When talking about learning goals, we say that their definition comprises elements related to action, content, and situation of action. And you will see just afterwards how these three parts are related to noun, verb, and object mentioned before. The definition of a learning goal is always formulated in the perspective of the learners and starts with this chosen noun, as in our example, the students. As you can see, the action also includes a verb. The verb refers to actions associated with the intended cognitive process. In order to choose the right verb relating to this chosen cognitive process, we make use of the taxonomy of Anderson and Kraft-Roll that we are going to introduce just now. It is built in a systematic way and is composed of two dimensions: the cognitive process dimension and the knowledge dimension. As mentioned previously, for defining the precise verb, we're making use of the cognitive process dimension. It consists of a continuum of 6 verbs, where the cognitive complexity is increasing from lower order thinking skills as remember to higher order thinking skills as create. To get a better understanding of these 6 categories, you may pause here and have a look at the specific cognitive processes in this spreadsheet. In our example, students have to calculate something. This verb fits best the category apply. The content is represented by an object in the sentence of a learning goal. The object generally describes the knowledge students are expected to acquire or construct when achieving the learning goal. In order to define this knowledge, we will now look at the other dimension of the taxonomy of Anderson and Kraft-Roll, the knowledge dimension. There are 4 knowledge categories ranging from concrete as factual knowledge to abstract as metacognitive knowledge. You may as well pause here and have a look at the different categories of knowledge and think about where to classify the content of our example. As the inflation rate stands for knowledge of theories, models, and structures, the learning goal represents conceptual knowledge. If you combine one level of the cognitive process dimension with one level of the knowledge dimension, they intersect in a square in this model. Each square denotes a different level of challenge. The more you rise in the continuum of verbs and knowledge categories, the higher is the chosen level of challenge. Therefore, the combination of create and metacognitive knowledge is the highest possible level of challenge. In our example, we combine the action of the category apply with the content of the category conceptual knowledge and reach the highlighted square that represents the level of challenge of this specific learning goal. The third component, the situation of action, shows the method students ought to use for achieving the learning goal. In the example, they have to apply formulas in specific cases. Other examples would be that students have to consult appropriate tables of values or complete the task within 15 minutes. This video hopefully has wiped out the clouds that conceal the benefits of learning goals as well as the instruction for formulating them precisely. You are now able to create learning goals that consist of action, content, and situation of action, whereby action and content can be classified systematically by means of the taxonomy of Anderson and Kraft-Roll.